From the courts now, the next adjourned date for the trial of the proscribed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, as that date draws close, his counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has expressed worry that he may not be able to effectively defend Nnamdi Kanu in court. This, he says, is due to the strict protocol adopted by the DSS when he pays him a visit at their facility. TVC News Judiciary correspondent Celestine Area takes a look at all that has transpired since his first appearance in court after he was rearrested.
Self-acclaimed leader of the
It was the Attorney General of the Federation, alongside Inspector General of Police, who on 29th June announced the rearrest of self-acclaimed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, by operatives of the Nigerian Security Intelligence.
He has been brought back to Nigeria in order to continue facing trial after disappearing while on bail regarding 11-count charge against him.
At the resumed sitting, in his first appearance after jumping bail, Mr. Kanu was hooded in black and smuggled out of the court by DSS through the exit used by judges. It was a dramatic and hellish experience on the 27th of July for lawyers and journalists who had come to monitor proceedings of Nnamdi Kanu at the Federal High Court, Abuja. Lawyers, litigants and journalists were subjected to different forms of security checks and frisking before they could gain access into the court. The defendant was absent from court, but the DSS said they could not bring him due to logistic reasons. Some judiciary correspondents who were unable to cover the proceedings due to the tight protocol of the DSS, and those who eventually did cover the proceedings of that day, shared their experiences on what transpired.
For a matter as important as that of Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government, it's a matter of global attention, where journalists should be allowed unfettered access.
To be fair to them, the courtroom is not as large enough to contain all the journalists and maybe people that came in solidarity for Nnamdi Kanu. And in view of the COVID-19, post-COVID-19 era, everybody is trying to be careful.
Counsel to Nnamdi Kanu tells us how his client has been holding up since his last appearance in court.
To make sure that he's transferred out of the place, to enable us interact freely with him and prepare for the case. And we'll have other pending applications in court, and also allow his medical expert to see him and also examine him. So because we would want to rely on the treatment being given to him by medical personnel of the DSS.
Nnamdi Kanu was on the 14th October 2015 arraigned by the federal government over allegations of terrorism, money laundering, and treasonable felony. On 28 March 2018, his bail was revoked by Justice Binta Nyanko of the Federal High Court. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.